The foster grandparent and senior companion programs are part of what is called the National Senior Service Corps. The other program that is involved in this is the RSVP program called the Retired and Senior Volunteer Program. The Corporation for National and Community Service provides the majority of our funding, and the Eastern Nebraska Office on Aging is our local funder. We are funded on a 3-year grant cycle, and each Senior Corps program has its own unique mission. The Foster Grandparent Program was actually the first program to be started over 45 years ago. The history of the program started with President Johnson, who said seniors are a valuable resource and they still have a lot to give in the community. And children are out there with special needs who could use an older adult role model. So let's take this resource, our seniors, and provide a tax-free stipend to have them serve our community for a minimum of 20 hours a week. Then Congress decided that let's get a program where we have seniors working with seniors, and the RSVP program, seniors out helping in the community.
The Senior Companion Program is a wonderful program that keeps seniors in their homes and helps them stay independent. The volunteers must be 55 years of age and older and on a modest income. The volunteers receive a stipend of $2.65 an hour. Our tax dollars are well spent because it is much cheaper to keep the senior citizens in their homes and keep them independent there. The volunteers are naturally people that enjoy visiting and helping others. It keeps the volunteers' life active and also the recipient's life active.
My husband was immobile for 8.5 years. And he was at Veterans Hospital, and they sent a worker out here. She has since died. She was with me 23 years. It was just, I don't know how I would have made it, because I had recently come out of the hospital with 2 cancer surgeries. And so that was a chore, taking care of him, but I did it. And I don't know how I would have managed without this help from anyone.
The volunteers can help with small tasks around the home. They can also take people to the doctor, the grocery store, the dentist, or just on an outing to get them out of the house. Senior citizens also enjoy having the senior companions come because it helps them with safety issues.
It does something to me to be able to give something back. You know, I worked all my life at the hospital and stuff like that, but it's nothing like a one-on-one. You know, you get to learn a lot about a person, and you get feelings for them, believe it or not. You really do.
Yeah.
You know, and that's, to me, that's wonderful. To know that I can help someone else, you know. I love it. I wouldn't give it up for nothing in the world.
The benefit of being in home, it allows the caregiver a break. The people that I work with, they trust me with their loved ones, which I think is good, so they can go ahead and do some of their daily activity without worrying about the care of that person that I'm with. Now, I go into the home, I do whatever's necessary. I mean, I keep telling them whatever I need to do, that's what I do. The other lady is bedridden, more or less, and she cannot do a lot of the things she used to do. So when she goes to do something, it takes her forever, so I just sit there and watch her. I will offer my assistance, but she's in pain, so if I try to help her with her clothes or whatever, it causes additional pain. So most of the time I just sit there and watch. If she gets stuck, I help. And if she needs assistance, no matter if she's in pain, I will help her get to where she needs to go. Like going to the bathroom or going to the table. She likes to sit at the kitchen table. I look at myself as being an assistant to help them to do what they can for themselves. And that's the role I play in their life at this time.
I like being a senior companion because I can correspond with different people, and I feel fortunate that I'm able to go and be up and able, at my age, be able to help other people, and it lifts my heart to think that maybe my talking to them and playing games or just being around each other, it's uplifting, and I think it uplifts them.
Mm-hmm. Well, someone to talk to mainly that's not rude and, that doesn't want to talk about medical problems or something like that. She just wants to talk about family things and just being around, talking about things that we are interested on TV, like what not to wear and other things like that. And then talking about our grandkids. I love hearing about our grandkids. I don't have any family other than my nephew and my brother, and that's a whole other story. So Shirley, I've kind of adopted Shirley a little bit, like an auntie, like I said, like Oma. There are people that will interact with us and just be friendly with us. They're in a hospital, they're in a nursing home, we don't want anything to do with them. And I hate that kind of mental attitude.
I love every day. I go to bed with the idea that I'm going to wake up and go there. I meet some of the most beautiful people. Everybody comes with the problem, and although they have a problem, it's a short-term stay location, and most of them are there for 15, maybe 20 days, and they go home and they feel like a new person. Most of them come because they're depressed. And it's just nice to be able to go there, and even if I don't do anything, just sit there with them and watch TV, They're not by themselves, We play cards, we read books, we do games, and it's just so nice to have somebody want you to be there with them.
And I thank God for giving me the ability to find out where I can go at my age, and knowing that I can help some elderly people along the way, knowing that I can do something for another person and get my mind off of my sickness and just help somebody else along the way, And I love the facility I'm working in. I love the elderly people I'm working with. I love doing nails. I love sitting at the table with them, laughing and talking with them. And I really appreciate, that I'm able to get out and make somebody else feel better, about life and how you feel and what you can do to benefit yourself in life. And this really benefit me because I have a bad heart at the age of 66. And since I've been going and helping out them, I take my mind off of my sickness and everything. And it's just a joy to me, to be able to do something like this, I never would have thought that I would live this long to go out and help somebody else along the way that couldn't help themselves. And I really enjoy being out there helping them.
One more benefit of being in the foster grandparent or senior companion program is that our volunteers are required to attend what is called a monthly in-service meeting. And it's actually a benefit because many of them tell us that they get more education. Some of them feel that they are continuing to learn. We hope that that's the case. We have speakers that come in from the community and provide training on different topics that relate to their volunteer experience. We may have speakers that come in and talk about health-related issues, about aging issues. In the case of the foster grandparents, the volunteers are trained on how to work with special needs children. They talk about different behavior issues, medical issues that they may encounter during their volunteer experience. So the in-services are beneficial to the volunteers and to the program and to those people that they're helping.
My husband was died from Alzheimer's, and with listening to the speakers on the Alzheimer's disease, it helped me a lot.
Hi, my name is Nimacha Jain, and my name is Akanksha Jain. We're teaching seniors how to use email, go on Facebook, also search on Google, and so that's another project we've been working on.
I would advise anybody that's 55, man or woman, and to, you know, come out and get on board.
Even though now that I'm retired, and I can do a lot of other things, but this is more fulfilling to me. I enjoy what I do. I look forward to getting up every morning, going there. I really, really do.
I love to come up, and I get to play games, read books. I have fun all day long. I don't know any other place I could go to and do that.
It's a good program. Space Kids, I haven't really done anything with the elderly part of it, but with the kids, all groups, there's just so much fun. I just love it. And I don't. If you like kids, you're going to love it. You know.
We're not in this for the money. We're in this for the giving. And when you've worked 40 years, as I have, still being able to give is a benefit to me. And for someone to accept my gift is a benefit for them. So it's a benefit both ways.